Do you know why Queen Elizabeth had to celebrate her birthday twice a year? Why did the Queen keep cash in her purse only on Sundays? The Queen also served as a truck driver during World War II. Hello friends, welcome once again to our video. In today's video, we will discuss about those interesting stories from the life of Queen Elizabeth, which either the world knows very little about, or some parts of her life still remain a secret. So, let's get started. Elizabeth Alexandra Mary, or Queen Elizabeth II, was the longest reigning British monarch. She was the Queen of the United Kingdom and other Commonwealth realms. She was also the longest reigning female monarch in world history. Her reign lasted from February 6, 1952 to September 8, 2022, that is, for more than 70 years. Her mother's name was also Queen Elizabeth, and her father's name was Prince Albert, and later, King George VI. Her younger sister's name was Princess Margaret. On February 6, 1952, after a long illness, her father King George died, and Princess Elizabeth was immediately succeeded to the throne, taking the name Queen Elizabeth II. The Queen has seen 7 popes. During her long reign, the Queen has met 15 British prime ministers, 14 US presidents, and 7 Roman Catholic popes. The main ones being Pius XII, John XXIII, Paul VI, John Paul I, John Paul II, Benedict XVI, and Francis. The Queen can drive without a driving license. Queen Elizabeth did not need a driver's license to drive, one of her many royal privileges. Although a driving license was issued in the Queen's name, she does not need a license to drive legally or have number plates on her cars. The Queen kept cash only on Sundays. The Queen kept cash in her purse only on Sundays so that she could donate the money to her church. Queen Elizabeth II is more well-traveled than any other British monarch. Queen Elizabeth II has traveled more than any British monarch before her, visiting more than 100 countries, including Canada 22 times and France 13 times. Queen Elizabeth also worked as a truck driver during World War II. When World War II broke out in 1939, Princess Elizabeth was only 13 years old, and when she turned 18, Princess Elizabeth joined the Auxiliary Territorial Service, or ATS, where she trained as a truck driver and mechanic. During World War II, she volunteered as a truck driver and mechanic, making her the first female member of the royal family to serve in the military. The Queen celebrated her 2 birthdays. Elizabeth II was born on April 21st, but always celebrated her 2 birthdays, one on the actual date, and the other on the Trooping of Colours event, an official celebration on the 2nd Saturday of June. The tradition was started in 1748 by King George II, who was born in November, but he did not want to expose his subjects to the bitter cold, so the celebration of his birthday was combined with the annual Trooping the Colour parade. Queen and her sister never went to school. Both of them were educated privately, under the supervision of their mother and her governess. She studied constitutional history, law, and French. Queen Elizabeth II is also the face of Australian currency. According to the RBA, or Reserve Bank of Australia, Queen Elizabeth II was the longest reigning monarch in British history, and since her coronation, her portrait has been presented on every Australian banknote series representing Australia's constitutional monarchy. The Queen has visited Australia 16 times during her reign. A man tried to assassinate Queen Elizabeth II. In 1981, during the Trooping the Colour ceremony, a 17-year-old boy fired 6 blank cartridges at the Queen as she rode through the crowd on horseback. There was no major damage, and the boy was later caught. Queen Elizabeth and her husband Prince Philip were distant cousins. Prince Philip was related to Queen Victoria on his maternal side as a great-grandson, and Queen Elizabeth II was related to Queen Victoria as her father was Queen Victoria's great-grandson. Thus, Prince Philip and Queen Elizabeth were related to each other as third cousins. Queen Elizabeth II had to sit for an incredible 200 official portraits. During her 70-year-long reign, more than 200 official portraits were created of Queen Elizabeth II in various styles of painting, for which she had to sit every time. The Queen did not have any passport. Although Queen Elizabeth was one of the world's most traveled heads of state, she did not hold any official passport. Isn't it surprising? It was a privilege to honor her. Friends, how did you like this video? If you liked it, please like and subscribe. Thank you.